Just one, two, Sammy and Michael. This is Chris at Fox 5 in Washington, D.C. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
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 hey
we can
Chris,
see you
you look
too.
like Rick Springfield, man.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Oh, he's a handsome devil, Chris. You got to say, yeah.
I was hoping it was a compliment. I wasn't 100% sure at
It's a
first,
compliment.
but I
It's a
appreciate it.
compliment.
Thank you.
You look like a rock star. Come on.
Hey, man, you don't have to play an instrument to be a rock star, right? It's a state of mind, it's an
Right.
attitude.
There you
Yes,
go.
sir, it is.
All right, you guys ready to rock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always. All right. All right. The best of all worlds live in Las Vegas. Sammy, what are fans in store for?
They're in store for they know what they're in store for. It's we throw a huge party, and when we're in Vegas, where we get to play the same building every night, we have this magnetic set list. It's called the Master Set List, and we got about 40 songs on there, about 50. Yeah, I mean about 12 Sammy songs, some three Montrose songs, some Chickenfoot songs, and about 20 Van Halen songs, and so we mix it up, every night there, especially this year, because we did it last year. We played 9 shows, and yeah, we got about 10 extra songs, and this year we're going to get a lot more than that. We got the formula down.
Well,
So
I
that's
was
what they
just
can
on your
expect.
Instagram. I was just on your Instagram page and I saw you putting together the set list and trying to figure out how to kind of make it a unique show every single night. Does that encourage fans to have to come on more than one night because they never know what they're going to get?
That's
The
exactly what
fans are
that's
going to
exactly
do
why
that
they're gonna
anyway.
come.
Yeah, but they're going to do that anyway. So it's all Mike and I are trying to do is accommodate them so that they don't say, "Oh man, we saw the same show last night." We can't have that. So you can't have complaints. We want to keep our people happy. So honestly, that's why we do it. And Mike and I have been talking. We came up with it in between these interviews. We came up with this new idea that when we're putting the set list together, right before we walk out on stage, we're going to do the last final things, and we're going to film it backstage in the dressing room and show it on the big screen to the fans out in the audience. And so that right before we walk out, they're going to be going, "Oh my God, they're going to open with right now. Oh, they're going to do this. Oh, they're going to do that," and get them all fired up. It's a great little intro to the show. We just invented it. Right, I mean, just right on this interview 10 minutes ago. That's the way Mike and I roll. We're spontaneous, man. It's all
I
about the
love that.
fans.
I love
Yeah.
that. And, so that kind of answered a question that I had originally, which was like, do you divide it up into your different eras? It seems like no, you guys are going to be jumping back and forth throughout the
Oh
catalog and
yeah.
all the different phases.
Everything's mixed in, and also if you're a Joe Satriani fan, we're doing some Joe Satriani songs too. So we're throwing it all in there, and yeah, it's
Yeah.
So,
great. It's not like we played some old stuff and some new stuff. There he is.
yeah,
So
so
yeah,
Joe has actually been here at Fox 5 before. This is our main anchor, Steve Sheneby, who unfortunately couldn't be here to talk to you guys today, but he is a huge Joe Satriani fan and had him sign a guitar and everything. So he's going to be sick. We might have to make a guys trip out to Sin City to
you
check
know
you
what?
guys out.
Hey, come on now. Well, don't
That's what this
threaten
calls
me.
for.
Yeah, don't threaten us, man.
Road trip. Come on, road trip.
Listen, you mentioned about how this is all for the fans. I've got to ask you about the fans, Sammy, because the people who grew up with your music, they might have kids and grandkids of their own these days. What's it like kind of playing for these multi-generational crowds?
It's the coolest thing ever. My favorite thing, I've said it every time anybody asks me this question, is when I see like a father or a mother and father, and with a teenage son or a teenage daughter or the whole teenage family. There was a guy, he had his 4 kids in Phoenix on the last year's tour, and he had his 4 kids with him, this guy, his father and his 4 sons, and they had the front and center, and his father's so proud to show his boys, his heroes up there, Mike and I. And that, I have goosebumps on my arms right now just telling you this, because it's so awesome. Because my generation, we didn't hang around with our parents, man. And my dad's music, he would have taken me to sing Hank Williams and stuff like that. And today I would say yes, man, I go see Hank Williams. But back then, no way, I'm going to go see Elvis Presley, or
Yeah,
the
and
Beatles.
it's
So
also great that the music resonates with the younger kids now too.
yeah.
Oh, which sometimes blows my mind, but it's great that they love it. No generation gap.
Yeah, it's
You
really a
know,
tribute to the music of our era, Mike and I, the eras of the 80s, Van Halen, Led Zeppelin, stuff like that, Pink Floyd. These bands, It's crossing generations. You know why? Because it was great music and it was live music. These guys actually played their instruments and they played it, and they went out and jammed, and it was just organic event instead of just something that was just punched in and all digitized and all that. And that's what we are. We're still carrying that torch, and it seems to be working because this is the first time I've seen generations and generations in my lifetime of a music. Yeah, it's working.
Yeah.
It's great.
And Michael, we're recording this on Throwback Thursday, so I do want to take you back 40 years to when 5150 came out. At the time, did you know that you were creating music magic? Did you know 4 decades later you would still be performing these songs and fans would still, it would resonate the way that it has?
Now, of course, you don't know if it's going to be resonating 40 years from from back then. But we knew that the day that Sammy walked into the studio, Eddie, Alex, and I were sitting there. We had a little bit of music written that would end up eventually on the 5150 album. But we knew right from the start when we first started playing and Sammy joined in, started singing, that the chemistry was there. And I mean, you can be great musicians, not have chemistry, or have the chemistry and the music suffers. But Van Halen, it was like, I mean, it just clicked, and we had the whole ball of wax, and we knew we had something special. Obviously, you never know how the fans are going to accept it, but we knew that we had something great going, and man, we just you live for the moment there. It's like 40 years from then, we're still living. It's like, oh my gosh, there's been a zillion moments, and they're all special.
It's amazing. Guys, before I let you go, you're both Rock and Roll Hall of Famers. The new list of nominees came out yesterday. Anybody you're rooting for in particular?
Well, Mike and I both are voters, and I voted for when you're making this list, the first one that comes out like this, us people that vote, we have to pick 7 people, but only 5 of them make it, I think. I don't know if they changed the rules or not, but I think it used to be like that. And so I picked the 6 rockers that were on the
Yeah, we both
on the
we both
list,
did.
and I picked one other one that wasn't a rocker, but because I had to pick 7, but I had to give Pink some because she sang a Led Zeppelin song. Well, last time I saw her, so yeah, it's not that much rock and roll. I'm not going to criticize it though. Being a Rock and Roll Hall of Famer is an honor, and I'm honored to be part of that, and I will support it for the rest of my life the best I can. But it's kind of becoming a variety show a little bit. I'm sure a lot of the rockers are a little bit angry, but I'm not angry at anybody. I'm a happy young man. Oh, elder, happy elder man. Yeah.
Elder man. Don't look a day over 41, guys. Thank you so much for spending some time with us here in Washington, D.C. It has been an honor, and we can't wait to check it out in Las Vegas.
Thank you,
Great.
buddy. Seriously, come and see us. Don't
All right,
fret.
can't wait.
Steve.
We'll
Thank
tighten you
you.
right
Take
up.
it easy.
We will tighten you up.
All right, can't wait.
Thanks, Chris. We are clear.
Thank you.